AgentForge, a self-improving agent SDK. Most agents hard-code how they act. AgentForge learns which strategy to use online from your own reward. Here's the bottleneck. Language model agents are stochastic, and different tasks want different strategies. Sometimes a direct prompt is enough. Sometimes you need to explore first or break the problem down. Today you handpick one workflow and freeze it. And when it fails, a human reads the logs and edits the prompt. Nobody is actually learning which workflow works. That's the gap AgentForge fills. The idea is simple. Give AgentForge a few strategies, any callables, and a reward signal you already have. Tests passing, an eval score, a thumbs up. An online multi-armed bandit learns which strategy wins on your tasks, concentrates on it, and keeps improving across runs. It's a harness for choosing your harness's strategy. Here's the architecture. A task comes in, the selector's policy picks a strategy, that strategy runs and produces an output, and a reward function scores it. The reward updates the policy online and persists to disk. That's the whole self-improving loop. Every domain just plugs in its own strategies and its own reward. Here's the loop. The bandit picks a workflow, runs it, and gets a reward by executing the result. For our first domain, text-to-SQL, we run the generated query against the database and check the answer. The reward updates the policy. On the BIRD benchmark, with a deliberately mid-tier model so strategy still matters, the bandit learns online to drop the weak workflow and concentrate on the strong ones, beating random and approaching the oracle. But the selection layer isn't about SQL. It's domain agnostic. We plugged in 3 more domains: code generation, rewarded by unit tests; agentic search, rewarded by finding the right file; and context compaction, rewarded by whether the answer survives. Same selector, different arms and reward. In every domain, it learns the best strategy. And selection is a ladder. The basic bandits learn the best arm on average. A contextual bandit learns the best arm per task. On tasks where the winner depends on the input, it hits perfect accuracy where the average case bandit is stuck at 50%. And at the top, we go multi-step. A reinforce policy learns the iterate or stop decision when to keep going versus commit. It more than doubles any fixed strategy because only a learned policy adapts the number of steps per task. So how is this different from every agent SDK out there? We checked. Google's ADK, OpenAI's Agents SDK, Microsoft, LangGraph, CrewAI, they're all static orchestration. OpenAI's own docs literally say, do not modify the config during the run. Improvement means a human edits prompts between runs. They optimize inside a fixed strategy or just measure it. AgentForge optimizes over a portfolio of strategies and routes to winners online. That axis is unoccupied. So who is actually hurting? You are if you're shipping an LLM agent. You have several ways to do the task. You guess, you freeze one, and you hope it generalizes. When it underperforms, a human reads traces and hand edits prompts forever. You're either overpaying by running the heavy workflow everywhere, or underperforming with the cheap one, and you never actually know which is best. Eval dashboards tell you it's broken. None of them fix it. That's a real, expensive, recurring pain. Who is it for? Teams running LLM agents in production who have more than one strategy and any automatic signal of success, coding agents scored by tests, text-to-SQL scored by execution, search scored by whether you found the answer, support bots scored by resolution. If your strategies genuinely differ and you already log a reward, you are the ideal customer. And our own results tell you exactly when it pays off, and honestly, when it won't. Why now? The agent stack just commoditized orchestration. Everyone can build an agent with ADK, LangGraph, or CrewAI. The missing layer is learning which strategy to actually run, and that is the wedge. It ships the way developer tools win. Open source, a 10-line drop-in, no lock-in. It sits on top of the SDK you already use. The commercial layer is a hosted control plane, cost aware routing, accuracy per dollar, plus dashboards, shared policies, and a library of proven workflows. Cheap when the simple strategy suffices, strong when it doesn't, and we don't just claim it. 67 offline tests, real benchmark results, and a multi agent adversarial verification pass that reruns every result and tries to refute it. To use it, pip install, wrap your strategies, plug in a reward, 10 lines. The closest research work, ARC, does this offline. We do it online, persistent, and packaged. What's next? Cost aware reward, accuracy per dollar, richer contextual policies that pick per task, and the long game, making the workflows themselves learnable, improved from demonstrations, with the bandit selecting over an evolving library. The selection layer is the foundation. AgentForge, don't handpick your agent's workflow. Let it learn. The code is open source, and, as disclosed in the README, it was built with Claude code. Thank you.